And then potentially, we could see the same rematch in the top 8.
Yeah, we very well could, actually. That'd be fun. Now, this one should be a little lengthy, I imagine. But we are underway here. Jeff's going to start it off with a hissing quagmire. Over to Gerry Thompson we go. It's a forest. It is not north of Nissa, so to Jeff.
A little lengthy, but hopefully not like we had last round.
Yeah, Band Company man. A swamp, and then a Sylvan Advocate for Thompson. A Hangerback Walker for 1.
But the green-white tokens deck is not the Bant Collected Company deck.
No. No,
it's not. It shows up with, I believe Jerry's playing 3 Archangel Avacyn.
Yes.
Tons of Planeswalkers. A lot of high-impact cards.
Shambling Vent here for Jeff. He'll pass the turn back over to Thompson. For Thompson, he'll play a Forest and now a Nissa. Plus it, make a plant, pass it back. Now, when we saw Jeff play against Green-White a little bit earlier today, on turns like this, we saw, Ruinous Paths go after different things. It's got a little bit unique in his plays. Plant token blocked. There's a Llanowar Waste. Seems like he's comfortable in the matchup as he plays a Sylvan Advocate and passes the turn back over to Thompson, who will draw a card.
Yeah, there's no panic in him to get those Planeswalkers off the board.
Not at all. You see a lot of people panic and go through some unconventional means to get the Nissas off the board, and the Gideons as well. Thompson will make a plant. Nissa goes up to 5. A Plains, a Gideon. I have to imagine a Knight Ally on the way, and this is the start that's so scary from this deck.
Yep. Yeah, that's the quality start. Just turn 2, good creature. Sometimes the Hangerback Walker, sometimes it's the Advocate. Turn 3, Planeswalker. Turn 4, Planeswalker. And the opponent's got to do a lot to fight through these.
So here's Ruinous Path. Gideon down. We have seen so many Ruinous Path this weekend from the players that have played black in their deck. Most players have 4 this weekend, which is pretty important. See if Jeff is considering an attack here or not. You see a Dark Petition in Jeff's hand. Advocate's in, going after Nissa.
Yeah, I believe Jeff also has an ultimate price here, so this is a good opportunity for him to kind of trick Gerry into making a bad block.
Curious to see how much Gerry wants to protect Nissa in a situation like this.
Yep. Well, yeah. Chump blocking with a plant is easy to see. And he is going to make the double block.
Yep, there's an ultimate price.
And this is going to go a long ways towards cleaning up this cluttered board.
Yeah, it's interesting. Jerry's left with Thopter. And he's still got his Nissa on 5. And now he'll pass the turn. Will Jeff over to Thompson. It's an Oath of Nissa. Jerry will look at the top 3. Declaration in Stone. Another Oath of Nissa and a basic Forest. There's a Forest. Make a plant. And now Declaration in Stone to take care of those Sylvan Advocates.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. 2 clues on the way here for Jeff. And Nissa is sitting pretty. And now here comes the Thopter for 1. Pretty big shift in this game. Let's go Jeff Hoogland's way. You see Dark Petition in hand. Ruinous Path as well.
Yeah, Ruinous Path seems pretty important here. We might see him go Dark Petition, search for something, and then use the 3 mana left to cast the Ruinous Path.
He's got Spellmaster right now, and remember, Jeff Deckless does have a main deck copy of Virulent Plague, and we've seen it be very effective against green-white tokens. So here's Transgress the Mind to start. Archangel Avacyn is going to bite the dust. There's 1 left over along with the Forest.
That was a good hit.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have been really tempted to cast the Tutor here, but we see Jeff coming up with the right play, and that's why he's on top of the standings.
And Jeff thinking Ruinous Path here. I have to imagine. I mean, he's also got the option to crack some clues, but he's going to take care of Nissa now, so that's gone. Jeff's last card is that Dark Petition. So we go Gerry Thompson's way. He'll draw a card. Dramoka's Command. Beatdowns for 1. Hoogland down to 18.
Beatdowns.
Beat down. Singular.
Kapow.
Yeah.
The Thopter comes across.
Yeah. Jeff will crack a clue, draw a card, languish the draw.
Yeah, and with a card like Languish in his hand, he's under no compunction to go search up for the Virulent Plague.
Yep.
Oh, Gerry.
Gerry going to play Archangel Avacyn. Picked up a Gideon. That's a pretty nice draw. Curious to see how he wants to use it. Going to come across here for 5. And the follow-up is that Gideon. He'll play that. It's at 4. Make a Knight Ally. Pass the turn. Jeff's going to crack a clue, draw a card. He's 13 as he takes his turn. Time to untap and draw. Looks like he may have picked up a copy of Nissa Vastwoods here. If that's the case, Jeff has a pretty nice turn. He gets to play Nissa, transform Nissa, and then cast Languish.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. There is Nissa. He will search. And there's the basic forest. That'll be the land for the turn, it appears. Transformation is complete. Sage Animist on the way.
It's a little funny that Jeff is using the checklist card,
Okay.
and he still has a one-sided sleeve for his Nissa.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He could just have a sleeve that's clear on both sides.
Yeah. Dromoka's command, actually. Now, that's actually pretty nice. Dromoka's command is going to clear up that Nissa with the transformation on the stack.
Well, and it stops the Languish from killing the Avacyn.
No, not true. 2 power. The 2 power fight from the Nissa.
Oh, of course, it's taking damage.
Now, I thought the same thing briefly.
Yes.
And I'm curious if Jeff is thinking the same
that's
thing.
just it.
Right? Because now it makes complete sense to cast Languish here. It's funny, I'm not even sure what he's waiting for.
Yeah.
But if he's not thinking about this
No,
correctly.
and it's so easy to fall into that thought.
Yeah, and now he's just passing the turn back. So now we get a transformation, and those tokens are going to die. Now, actually, okay, I take it back. Never mind. What Gerry did is the following.
Okay.
Fight the Knight Ally with
Okay,
Nissa and
yeah.
put a +1/+1 counter on Avacyn. So I take it all back.
Yeah, Gerry made
the right, duh.
a very astute play.
Yes, yeah, Gerry made the right play. We read it a little bit incorrectly. Forgot there was Knight Ally out there. So now here's an attack. Hissing Quagmire, going to get fired up.
Yep, we're the buffoons.
Yep.
What a surprise.
Yeah, Avacyn the Purifier deals Jeff a bunch. He's down to 3.
Gerry saw the right play. Jeff saw the right play.
Yep.
You and I
We're just hanging out here with headsets on, man. That's all.
in the booth.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I like my headset. Pretty comfy. Here's a Dark Petition, Spell Mastery. Let's see what Jeff wants to search for. It's going to be something good.
Yeah,
He's
this is a
he's
tough
in some
spot.
trouble, yeah. I thought it was actually in a really good spot. Things changed fast.
Yeah, killing a big angel and a planeswalker, not easy.
Yeah. I think he might have the tools to do it, though. He searched up an ultimate price. We know he's got Ruinous Path. Nope, he doesn't have Ruinous Path. Okay. So ultimate price is going to take care of this. And now Sylvan Advocate. Pass. Draw. Quarantine Field. Kill you. Gerry up 1. Gerry Thompson going to win game number 1 here against Jeff Hoogland. Green-white tokens. Up a game over Abzan Seasons Past. Close game.
Yeah, that felt like a game that was right on the brink of falling Jeff's way.
Yeah, really did. Feels like maybe that's one that he let slip away a little bit. He did a nice job of answering the Planeswalkers. Gerry with some timely draws. Timely removal there with the Declaration in Stone.
Yep.
Before the Sylvan Advocates really got out of control. And now Jeff's got to go to the drawing board. Fortunately for him, he's got a pretty good drawing board to go to. 3 Duress, 2 Den Protector, 2 Transgress the Mind, 2 Kalitas Trader of Get, 2 Lambhole Pacifist, an Ultimate Price, a Dragonlord Dromoka, an Infinite Obliteration, and a Seasons Past.
And it'll be interesting to see just how many of these cards Jeff wants to bring in. He's probably been sitting near Gerry for most of the tournament. They've both been on top of the standings for most of the day, all day yesterday. So if he expects Gerry to go the super controlling route that we've seen him play, then he'll also know that he needs to be prepared to play that long game and not be as worried about an aggressive start.
The other side of things here for Gerry, he's got 2 Nissa Vastwoods here, 2 Linvala the Preserver, 2 Knight of the White Orchid, 2 Lambhold Pacifist, 2 Planar Outburst, 2 Silk Wrap, 2 Quarantine Field, a Declaration in Stone, and a Den Protector.
And we saw Gerry T go big, I'll say, going a bigger route with Linvalas, with Planar Outbursts. The Planar Outburst might not be nearly as good here. We know Jeff is playing very few creatures in his deck. But he might still bring in Linvala. It's just a big flyer, the Nissas, the Den Protectors, and be able to fight him on the card advantage front.
A lot of nice options here for both players. So we will see where they elect to go here as we get ready here for game number 2. Number 1 and number 2 battling it out. Pretty fun to watch, actually. You don't get to see this happen very often.
Well, and Gerry was talking to me earlier in the day about how Jeff has kind of gotten the best of him in tournaments over the years.
He has. Gerry, as I know he's played a couple times this year, and Gerry hasn't beaten him. I think he said he's 0-5 lifetime, I think, against Jeff, he said. He just hasn't gotten by him.
Not many people can say they've 5-0'd Gerry T in matches.
Yeah, I'm 0-1,000,000 against Gerry, so trust me, I know. I never beat him. Oh, man. Well, these two are going to shuffle up here. We're going to talk about the StarCityGames.com Creature Collection. That means we've got playmat sleeves and player bundles of some of your game night favorites, including Otter Spell and our seasonal item, the Tiger. Arr. Arr. Do you like tigers, Craig?
I don't know. That Otter looks like he's had something go wrong for him.
Well, it just, you got to spell count it.
But these tigers, I mean, they're just playing in the water hole.
No, they're having
splashing around a little bit.
They're having a great time, because why wouldn't they be?
Yeah.
Playmat sleeves, player bundles. Go to StarCityGames.com/Creature Collection to learn more about our awesome Creature Collection items. As we get ready here for game number 2 between Jeff Hoogland and Gerry Thompson. Jeff Hoogland's the player we'll learn a little bit more about. He's number 1 right now in the standings today. He's also number 1 right now in our Player of the Year leaderboard race as well. Is a 25-year-old from Bloomington, Illinois, with 13 open top 8s. Number 14 on the way, by the way, since he's a lock.
Oh, yeah.
1 invitational top 8 as well. He's a stay-at-home dad with 2 awesome sons that are here in attendance this weekend, along with his wife. He manages several open-source coding projects and has a master's degree in mathematics. Not sure if that can help him right now. He's going to have to get this game against Gerry Thompson to tie things up. He's going to keep his opening hand. Shambling Venice, where he'll start Fortified Village here for Gerry.
Yeah. He's winning at Magic and winning at life.
Absolutely. We'll see him in Texas next weekend for our Modern Open from Dallas. I have to imagine Kiki Cord in tow.
A zoo deck.
Yeah. Yeah. Affinity by Jeff Hoogland.
Yeah, he just shows up with Curd Apes.
That's it. That's what's going to happen. Here's a Den Protector. Face up, and it does not look like Jeff has a 3rd land. Over to Gerry Thompson will go. He started off with an Evolutionary Leap. Does he have another land to play is the question. Well, you can see a couple in his hand.
Yep.
There's a basic forest. And another White Orchid.
Yeah, he was trying to be cagey with that night, but
It sure was. Didn't have that one. The Knights from the sideboard, interesting by Gerry.
yeah.
Jeff will draw a card. Or excuse me, Jeff will draw, just pass the turn back, no land to play. Gerry going to attack with his first striker. A forest here from Gerry is land number 4. Does he have a spell to play is the question.
Yeah, it looks like Gerry's very happy transitioning into this slower controlling deck.
Yeah, I think that's where he's most comfortable. Grasp of Darkness is going to go after Knight of the White Orchid. Jeff has to take 1 to cast it. He's going to fall down to 16. I think we might see Gerry smoke his command, take care of the Den Protector, and now sacrifice the Evolutionary Leap. So Sylvan Advocate's going to go to his grip, and now we're going to head back Jeff's way. Pretty important that Jeff draws a land right now, which he did not do.
Ugh.
Yep. To Thompson. Fortified Village in hand. There's Fortified Village. Reveal a forest. Play Sylvan Advocate. Pass the turn back. He'll be sacking that to Evolutionary Leap. Get a Den Protector back.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And Gerry's just like, go ahead. Like,
kill as much stuff as you want.
yeah.
We've seen this from him multiple times this weekend.
Yes.
We watched him play. Leap has just been absurd.
Especially after he morphs into this slower deck.
Mm-hmm. Just completely absurd. Yep, there's a Shambling Vent. Jeff found land 3. There he is.
Perfect.
Yep.
You had mentioned that this is a possibility earlier in the tournament, and we're seeing it happen. The lands show up, but then they're tap lands.
That's part of his deck.
Yep.
It really is. Den Protector on Megamorph. Got back Sylvan Advocate. Going to come across for 3 now. Jeff's going to fall down to 13. Gerry's follow-up. Looks like it might be the Sylvan Advocate that he just returned. He'll play a land for the turn. There is the Advocate. 5 mana with double white available. Not sure what that could be for, but, something could happen with that.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, could be any Magic card.
Shining Shoal.
Yeah. Yeah. Second thoughts.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Here's a Nissa.
Yeah, and Gerry T's going, all right, man.
Yeah. You got that in your forest, Jeff. Unfortunately for him, his lands did not come early enough. I think we may have seen a pretty interesting game. I think Jeff had a hand with 2 lands, Nissa and Read the Bones.
Yep.
And I just don't think the 3rd land came on time.
Yeah, his deck just didn't cooperate.
Yeah. To Thompson will go. He'll draw. Hangerback Walker the find.
But to Jeff's credit, he's just crushed this tournament all day.
Yeah, and this tournament's not over.
Yeah, this loss is not putting him out of the top 8.
Yeah.
And there's a very good chance he'll have another opportunity to play Gerry and get some better draws.
Yeah, Hangerback Walker for 2 after Declaration in Stone. He will extend the hand. Gerry Thompson's going to win this match over Jeff Hoogland 2-0. Green-White Token's going to take care of Obs Seasons Past. And Gerry has solidified another top 8 here with Green-White, taking down number 1 on the SCG Tour Player of the Year leaderboard. They'll both be in top 8 later
Oh, yeah.
this evening, which means we're going to have some fun in top 8, huh?